never mind your liver, get to Gino spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino shot.
Get to Gino spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino spot.
Gino spot.
And we're starting with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gino Spot on a Monday night. It is our very first Monday ever live. So I'm glad. Welcome to people who are awake on a Monday evening. It's lovely to have you on board. Tonight we have got a very special show indeed. That's why we had to do it on the Monday, because the gig schedule at the moment is a bit haphazard, you know. It's a little bit haphazard, and so we are, we of course having to fit in whatever we can at whatever time we can. So this will be rebroadcast on Tuesday. So welcome to all the Tuesday people. Hello, what a lovely Tuesday we're having. The weather's been so nice today. Well, I don't know what it's like. We never know, because not even the weathermen can sort it out. Today it was lots of rain. I'm so glad. It rained. It rained. Why? Probably because Verstappen won. We don't know, very controversial. Those of you who enjoyed it, I flippin' loved it. Absolutely the most exciting TV that I've seen in yonks. I was like beside myself with that thing. If those of you who haven't watched Formula One yet, you can do it on Netflix. They've got that Drive to Survive, I think it's called. Drive to Survive will get you into it. And then you start watching actual Formula One, because it's like a motor-umentary. It's a fantastic thing, and you can get to know behind the scenes, check out what's happening behind the scenes, and then you get to know the drivers, and you get to know the personalities. It's amazing fun. And then you have a moment like Sunday, where the Grand Prix, the rules are changed, the things are going completely up the wall. It's completely mad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gino Spot. The Fitch and Leeds, our sponsor. Of course, thank you to Fitch and Leeds, our sponsor. I haven't even got a drink yet. I've still got to get mine at the back here. And that's how rushed we were today. Indeed, it's a rush from pillar to post today. And thank you, of course, to Spa on the side. That side there, Spa. Thank you very much, Spa, as well. And of course, Fat Cats, our sponsor for our food as well. Fantastic. Always giving us something lovely. I like to stand in these little pyramids. Perhaps, I always say that there was that story about you putting razor blades underneath the pyramid and then it sharpens itself. Well, we're going to put Cyril Ramaphosa underneath a pyramid maybe and give him a go. I think he's got COVID, because Cyril's got COVID. Good Lord, man. If he gets it, everybody's going to get it. That's it. And he's like slightly, portly. I don't skim he runs a lot. I don't know, does he? Does he do any exercise? He better, because he's got to get himself rech if he wants to carry on. We had a fantastic gig this last week in Plettenberg Bay. It was wonderful. And we had such a good time with Duncan Brown. Duncan Brown, there, of course, has the quick spa down there in Plet and the spa in George. Hello, Camilla Ellis. Lovely to see you as well. A proud owner of a canine good citizen. Jagger passed his bronze exam. Oh, that's your dog you walk in, that you practice walking. I see that every now and again, indeed. I'm glad. Well done to Jagger. Bottoms up to Jagger for getting a bronze medallion for his walking abilities. Okay, send me some comments, guys. Send some comments. Type. If you're watching, and it just, Gary can put a little thing on the bottom in case you guys are just watching like you do on Facebook with no sound. Because sound does irritate me a bit as well. It does. The sound when I've got to loud things and you switch on your phone and then you click on something, it's like, I hate that. I hate that. And so we will see. We'll see. Type something. I'm trying to give you clues, visual clues, to give me some comments. Tell me what you're drinking. I'm going to go and pour myself a little Fitch and Leeds. And I've got some Spartacus. We've got the punters dude there, of course. Keith Clark coming in on the 21st. Keith Clark is coming on the 21st. We're going to find out about the liquor trade, indeed, and see what's been happening as far as punters gin, which Keith always supplies a bit of punters for us as well. So I'm going to pour a little bit of that just now. Fantastic. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce our two guests, because we've got of course Franky and Evan are coming in live in the studio, and we've got a couple of guests coming in, popping. We're checking out Franky and The Misfits and Franky's solo album. of course, which is a new album, that he's written. Hello, Stuart Portetta, lovely to see you as well. Stick on some comments. We're going to not do the introductory song today from Sinse East. Sinse East. I like the Chinse East. Or Sinse East. I think we know how to pronounce those. It's a silent H or something. Verstappen's hunger to win has added a new dimension to everything. You're so right, Brennan. He's like a... Because I don't think either of them are particularly great people. I don't particularly like Hamilton or Verstappen. They're both flippant, can be up their own arse. It's but wow, to have them together fighting and that was just phenomenal. That was just phenomenal. We were screaming. We were actually screaming. Brian Wilkinson, how's it, Brian Wilkinson? Lovely to have you on as well from the Boardwalk. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play a little introductory video for our guests and for Frankie, his new album. Let's see what we've got in store.
Day. By 9, the man is hardly late.
At 10, he's knocking at your front door.
At 11, you're strutting out on the floor. You be jiving. The beat's so strong, it's driving. Ooh, it's alive and won't slow down.
They'll be kicking. No wallflower will be sticking. Waiting for a man to come and take her for a dance.
Cause when the band swings hot and steady, you better get ready to strut, strut, strut. And when the horns let go, all stop blowing, we're all gonna go kick butt, butt, butt. No one sitting there all swaying along with a band.
No one quiet, they're all singing a song in a crowd.
And if the band slows down, well, everyone starts to roar. Encore! When you're rocking at the Ritz, play all the latest hits.
And the band's so hot that no one sits at all, not at all.
When you're rocking at the Ritz, we do tricks, kicks, splits. I don't care as long as you are having a ball. They keep on rocking.
They'll be rocking.
They'll be rocking. Rocking, roll it up, 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 down. The crowd is tight. At 1 they say they're gonna dance all night.
At 2 some say, for goodness sake. At 3 most of them need a break.
At 4 he's still going strong.
By 5 maybe there's something wrong.
At 6 he's finally slowing down.
By 7 as you head downtown where they're still driving, fresh and strong and thriving. He's alive and won't slow down.
And he's a kickin', keeps on going, oh chicken. He's picking up the beat with every chance. Cause when that band swings hot and steady, you better get ready to strut, strut, strut. And when the horns let go, all stop blowing, we're all gonna go kick butt, butt, butt.
No one sitting there all swaying along with a band.
No one quiet there all singing a song, ain't it grand? And if the band slows down, well, everyone starts to roar. Encore! When you're rocking at the Ritz, play all the latest hits.
And the band's so hot that no one sits at all, not at all.
When you're rocking at the Ritz, you do tricks, kicks, splits. They don't care as long as you are having a ball. They keep on rocking.
They'll get rocking.
If you're rocking. Everyone's rocking at the Ritz.
Welcome everybody to Frankie Spot. We have taken over
We have relieved Gino of his duties. Gino who? I don't know. It's Franky's spot from now on. We are here to promote my album that's out now in aid of Sinethemba Children's Home. Just to start off, that song you just heard is the official first single. I'm very proud of it. It features obviously the legendary Mr. Ian Von Memerty. And next, Evan and I are going to do another song that appears on the album, and this one is called Eternity. Like my jacket. It's Gino fit. Close your eyes so you don't feel them. They don't need to see you cry. Oh, I can't promise I will heal you, but if you want to, I will try. I sing this samba serenade. The past is done, we've been betrayed. It's true. Someone said the truth will out. I believe without a doubt in you. You were there for summer dreamer, and you are a friend indeed. And I hope you'll find your freedom for eternity. For eternity. Yesterday when you were walking, we talked about your mom and dad, what they did that made you happy, what they did that made you sad. We sat and watched the sun go down. We picked a star before we lost the moon. Youth is wasted on the young. Before you know it's come and gone too soon. You were there for summer dreamer, and you are a friend indeed. And I know you'll find your freedom for eternity. Can we change cameras? You were there for summer dreamer, and you are a friend indeed. And I hope you'll find your freedom eventually. For eternity. For eternity. Evan Perkins, everybody.
Oh, well done, guys.
Oh,
Fantastic.
thank you.
I'm coming into screen.
Shall I move over there?
Yes, slot in there. Thank you, Evan. Amazing. I love, people always say drummers, wow, Gino, you play nice drums and everything, but when I see a pianist playing, it's just those fine motor skills. It's just like insane. It's beautiful. And so that's what that one's straight off the album?
Yes, it is. It's actually a popular Robbie Williams song.
Yes.
The version that I recorded for the album is something very unique that I'm very proud of. It's something that we unfortunately cannot recreate with the Franky and the Misfits live show because it just features like a 50-piece string orchestra.
Yes, what Robbie Williams can afford.
Yes, and we couldn't, so we had to jibbo our way through it.
Yes,
One day.
one day.
Yeah, These guys have been speaking about things for 2022. That makes me excited, but we'll see what happens.
Oh man, I'm gonna
everybody
move
hear
I'm gonna
Evan?
move all these microphones closer over here so we can hear what's going on as well, so that we can hear Evan too, and we can use these. It's fine. We've got all sorts of mics. We've got the whole bloody place is mic'd up a million times. There we go. Evan's in as well. Okay, can you see everybody? Everybody in the picture? Is everybody okay? I see quite a few comments coming through as well. It's lovely to start with a song like that. I quite enjoyed that.
I was keeping an eye out on comments, but I didn't see anything, so I was ready to rhyme with names and everything like you normally do. But
it's good. I see Mike Barwood saying he loves swing and love the song. It's brilliantly performed and video production is first class. Says Brian. Camera changes and everything.
On cue.
Yeah, he was. Oh man,
I think he was talking about the first video.
Was he talking about the first video? Oh no.
Oh, that is all me then. So thank you very much.
Oh dear, well, it's fine, We'll give Gary some credit for his camera change. My favourite people, Lynn Williams, says...
Lynn Williams, yeah. That is her and Jennifer Hull and Lynn's daughter, Diane.
Yes.
They are the biggest Misfits fans that you can find. And we don't have like a lot, not even 100 maybe, but those three follow us around to every show in PE, and now they've started following us they've been in Jeffreys, they've been in St. Francis, they've been to Port Alfred, they're coming back to Port Alfred later this month. If I wasn't married, I'd be scared.
Traveling Aubrey.
Yeah.
Lynn Williams, actually, she had the preschool that both my kids went through as well. Justin Moore says, had an evening, gents, as well, says Justin. And I see Philip is saying that Abigail Ranwell was in that video as well. I see the
yes, I met her only that day on the shoot about 2 months ago, not even. But my contact was the other dancer, Sean Beth, who choreographed everything. And I think Abigail now runs Dance Mouse Studio for Sean Beth, who left PE. And she came in all the way from Mossel Bay just to come and film with Ian. Not me, with Ian.
With Ian. Ian got a dancer now, has he? Oh, nice. Well, very, very fancy von Memety. But isn't he amazing as well? He's a great guy.
Man, there are two people. Normally with my albums, I try and get a couple of duets. So my album's always stacked, I think 20 songs. I like it to be jam-packed, like the classic albums used to be. And on those classic Dean Martins and the Frank Sinatras, you'd always find a lot of duets. So I followed that same route. What I did with this third album was I tried to shoot above to people that I don't personally know. They're not my friends personally.
Yeah.
So one day I messaged Gary and I just asked him, hey man, have you got Kerry Howells' number and Yvonne Memory's number for me? I promise I'm not going to send any filthy pics. I just want to ask them a question. And both of them said yes to working with me on the album, which was absolutely amazing.
They would, because they're both such legendary people. Kerry is absolutely amazing. And how is her voice? I mean, she always gives like 300% when she does the show. You know what I mean? Kerry.
Absolutely, yeah. We were on a tour recently. We called it the Coca-Cola. I'm not allowed to say that.
Oh, the other
Coca-Cola Coastal Crooner tour.
Yes.
They sponsored our tour, and that took us to the East London area, since the East. You spoke about it earlier.
Yeah, yes.
At that point, I already asked Kerry if she wants to come and duet with me on the album. She said yes, but then our visit to Sedso was going to happen just before that, and she tried to book tickets. Well, she booked tickets, and I said, well, you're going to be here. Let's do the song that we're going to record in any case. So that was where I met her, just before the show. We quickly ran through the song. It was just absolutely, my mind was blown. She's just phenomenal.
She learned so quickly, you know. She's if somebody tagged Kerry, because she's absolutely phenomenal. Like she's done shows with us where she's learned literally like 20 songs. And she will come the next day and know them all.
We do about 30 songs now that we've done like for 2 years. I still don't know any of them. So.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the ADD part. Oh man! And so this album now, just take us through this album. It's the third album.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
The first album that was back in 2019. It was called "Allow Me to Be Franky." That thing I just recorded. There was no band, there was no Misfits, nothing. It was a passion project of my own. I worked on it for about 4 years, so I really took my time. There was no rush. No one was rushing. Nobody wanted to hear what I was working on because nobody knew I was working on anything.
Yeah, you guys saying Kerry's the friggin' best. You're right.
Absolutely. So I had this product. When my wife became pregnant with our daughter, I thought, you get a change of mindset almost.
Yeah.
And I just felt, man, I got to complete this thing. What if something happens to me and there's this incomplete project? So I rushed to finish the thing, and even one of the songs is dedicated to her. And then I sat with this complete product for about 6 months.
Yeah.
During that time, Evan and I became good friends. And we were going to start a cover band, a rock band. Come closer. And
Get in the shot there.
There you go.
There we go. That's excellent. Okay, so...
we were going to start just a cover rock band. And one evening, I can't even remember where we were. Maybe we...
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Maybe it was that fun evening in the corner of that restaurant up the Wild Coast when we couldn't hear anything. Yeah,
it could have been that evening.
But after
couldn't hear anything.
we couldn't hear ourselves.
That was actually the beginning of Franky and The Misfits in the corner of a particular restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
And no monitors, just one speaker, myself behind the speaker, so obviously having no projection of what I'm playing or whatever. Frank was singing, and we're just going for it.
Yeah,
And people walking in and out, and that was it. That was the start of Franky and The Misfits.
it was. And I said to him though, listen, man, I've got this thing that I recorded. I worked on very hard for very long. What do you think I can do with it? And he said, you know what, this cover rock band that we're working on, there was 5 of us already, Hugo included, he was going to be part of it, Barry, Rick. He just said, why don't we just do the songs from the album? I'm like, but that's not going to work. How are we going to find a brass section? How many brass members do you need to do these songs? And he just said, bless his heart, and I'll always be so thankful to him. He just said, no, leave it to me. Leave it to me, Beaver. And he sorted it out, and we started rehearsing songs from this album. He knew the brass guys, obviously from NMMAU. And we all connected a couple of weeks before our debut show, and it was just wonderful. It was supposed to be a once-off show, and here we are, still going strong. I think we did like just close to 30 shows this year alone. Can it be? It feels like it.
It's amazing.
We're gonna do it.
And that during COVID, so we only hope that it's going to pick up after that as well. We've got a mic for you as well, Evan. Here we go.
Let's equal the guy.
Yes, we'll equal. We'll put you.
Okay, let's go back and just repeat everything, but now we can all hear you.
No, we can hear you on these ones as well. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, it's really a labour of love, though. I mean, an album like this it's never, it's not about the money, it's not about the thing, it's about a project.
Absolutely. I've got so many great friends in the local music scene. But the one thing that puts me apart is I have a day job that really does well for me.
Yes.
So music for me is purely passion and hobby.
Yeah.
So I can invest a little bit of time in there, take risks where other people maybe can't take risks, and I realize this, and I realize I'm very fortunate. The thing is, here we are, man. We're still going on. We could take challenges during COVID.
Yeah.
We performed. I mean, we were nearly a 10-piece band, and during 2020 we performed to 20 people. It's strange when your audience is
it's the same size as the band.
Yeah.
No, I've been that soldier before. I've been there. But you often find that I mean, I'll never forget an incident with the Eminent Child where we went on a tour, and we were just going to go tour. And of course, we were nowhere. We didn't think about advertising or whatever. So we played it at a place called Deja Vu in Bloemfontein. And literally, there were 3 people in the audience. But one of those oaks wrote for like Top 40 magazine or something.
Oh, there we go.
And he wrote a massive article in one of these magazines, and it got us, I don't know how many gigs throughout the country after that.
Well, that's wonderful.
I still remember his name was Gus. I don't know if he's still around, but he was amazing, and he was so happy that he'd landed on this band, like this cooking band in the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely.
That was really for him the musicianship was great, and so he so got into it.
Absolutely.
And he loved it. It was like an underground band, you know.
Oh,
so those gigs
very
are like
indie
that.
rock, yeah.
The guys that are there at the gigs, they enjoy it so much.
Absolutely.
They can't believe that they've got this, like, a couple other people and us. And the 20-piece band.
No, absolutely, man. We've been very lucky. 2020 obviously hit everybody hard. We don't have to go into all of that.
Yeah.
At one point, there was like 7 months where we didn't perform, and that's when I started work on the Christmas album that you partook in.
I did. And obviously, with me, it was just the sales catapulted.
Skyrocket, yeah. Absolutely. The second album that makes it very special to me, not just because it's Christmas-themed songs.
Yeah.
I decided for that album, you know what? Let it do some good.
Yeah.
Now, I was familiar with the children's centre called Sinethemba.
Yes.
And I just thought, okay,
Whereabouts is it? Whereabouts?
They're based in Corsten.
Oh, in Corsten. Okay.
Corsten, right here in PE. It's very small. They house about 27 to 30 children,
Okay.
ages around about 5 to 14.
Yeah.
They've got wonderful people that look after them.
Yeah. Are these just kids that would be on the streets otherwise?
Orphans.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad. I got to know them. I think last time I was here, I went into that a little bit. In 2014, when we did Everybody Hurts,
Yes.
there was a big thing where lots of children's homes got together, and that song that we did, an album, and all the funds raised, we bought them packets and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's like 150 children, so even though we raised a lot of money, you can't do a lot for 150 children.
Yeah.
But I remember this little group
Yeah.
of kids, like 20, 25 of them, and they were so well behaved, they were so well mannered. When you gave them their little packets, their lucky packet with not much in it, to be honest. And they were so thankful for it, and I never forgot that. And then I thought, you know what, with the Christmas album, I'm going to go back, not to 150 children. I mean, I was just hoping to raise 5,000 rand. So I decided, if this album can make a little bit of money, let it go directly for them. Maybe it'll be a bigger difference for them on their own. And lo and behold, the thing ended up raising 28,500 rand. Thanks to your involvement.
You know,
Yeah.
it was all me.
It was all you. I sang on every track, and you sang on one, but skyrocket. Thank you. So thank you.
No, it's marvelous. And I love that. It was it's first time like a Rod Stewart-y vibe going on.
Yeah, that was exactly what it was. Yeah.
I love that.
So I'm very proud of that one. And it uplifted me. Because there was a little bit of a downer. I didn't know what to do. You work so hard on the Misfits project, and now it feels like everything is just gone to...
It's
falling through the floor.
Jeez.
Your momentum is just stopped, dead in its tracks. And then I found this thing, and Hugo produced the album.
Hugo
is a former Misfits member. He's such a great friend of mine. He recorded that thing. We've changed my garage. He always, don't bring him up now because he's going to talk shit about my recording studio. There he is.
All right, we love to
is that Hugo or is that Howie?
Not bringing him up.
Okay. I see. Gary's just giving us an idea.
He's gonna talk nonsense about my very cool recording studio, my garage that I turned into
He's
a
ready
vocal
to go.
booth. But he did such wonders, and that's when I asked him back for this third and final, Frankie's final.
Well, it's such a talented muso and just like so versatile. You know, I think an absolute natural as far as the
absolutely. He helped me.
There's getting some sort of reverb in the I'm getting reverb. I don't know why I'm getting reverb.
Hugo managed to help me through a lot of the songs that I struggled with. You know, as jazz timing, these guys will tell you, Mr. Bojangles, that's the nightmare. I get it right 30% of the time with live shows. So songs like that, Hugo was at least there, so he's counting it for me. And
so he's sharp with it.
So everything, and some of the original songs that we worked on, he just made magic. I don't understand. I cannot fathom. My brain cannot compute how he did what he did.
It's like a musical mathematician. He's like just
it's exactly that. Yeah.
Just knows exactly what should go where. So it's very good. Donovan Hutting was another one like that, and I think it's something to do with maths. I wonder how he did it maths. We'll ask him how he goes. And
Just to add, I
Yes.
just want to say this new album, I'm very proud of it. We've been performing a lot of the songs at the Misfits shows
Yes.
now since November, and we're going to carry on up until the end of December. We've got a lot of shows coming up, especially this weekend. But mainly, this album so far has raised over 20,000 Rand for Sinethemba.
Amazing,
So,
amazing.
I'm happy, yeah.
There we go.
There it
look
is.
at that. There is. There's
All
the
right,
account.
all right,
the
yeah,
account.
yeah. So this is very important. Everybody take a screenshot
Yes.
right now because you need that information.
Yes, volume down and power button, I think,
Yeah.
if you're on your phone.
Just donate a simple 200 Rand to that account there and send your proof of payment to Franky and The Misfits. That's
Yeah.
Franky with a Y. Franky and The Misfits at gmail.com. I'll make contact with you. I'll deliver it personally, and then we can take selfies and everything. It's going to be so cool.
Do it. Do it.
And help us reach that 30,000 mark because I need to beat the Christmas album.
Yes, you need to beat that one. Because I wasn't on this one. So now the Christmas is going to be.
But now I've got Ian. Now I've got Ian.
Oh my God.
And Kerry. And Hugo is singing
Yes.
on it. And,
excellent.
and I've got James Smith.
James Smith as
He
well.
sang on 2 of the songs. He's just absolutely.
No, it's
he was
phenomenal.
towering over me in the studio, and I'm generally a tall guy, and I'm just singing with this youngster, and it's just he's oozing with talent. I actually got annoyed.
I know.
Yeah,
He's such a big bear.
but
you know?
he was so good. It was so much fun. This album was also the first time that I actually sang with everybody
Yeah.
on the album, except maybe the one with Themba Robin, because he recorded from Johannesburg. But everybody came into studio.
Yeah.
And I could actually feed off the energy. I've never done that in the previous 2 albums.
Oh,
It was
really?
always
Okay.
recorded at different locations.
Oh, it helps.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
So it was very
Shares the
nerve-wracking.
load. Shares the load.
Absolutely. It's also very nerve-wracking when you have to invite a guy like Ian and Kerry
Yeah.
to your garage.
Oh, you haven't
and
seen
then you,
Ian's
and then you
garage.
close the garage door. And I'm like, okay, don't worry. No, it looks proper, man. I draped it, and there was stage lights in there. I tried to make it
Lovely.
look proper.
There we go. Len Moordak is saying, enjoyed your band at Crawford's East London. Please come again. Come again, please. They will have to go, Len. And
We will,
Len, of course, with Kerry as well.
Yes,
and,
that's why I met him. Yeah.
Yes, they've got the little farm where they have make a bit of cheese, a bit of halloumi, which is very nice. I don't know if you've had Kerry's halloumi.
No, I have not.
Her cheese making skills are at least equal to her singing skills.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll tell you what, it's pick me cheese.
Well, we found a reason to go back.
You know, she does her loomies. But now I want to find a little bit about Evan. Evan,
Yeah.
you know, I've been in PE for so long, and I only met you relatively recently. I think probably a couple of years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. In fact, if it's 2, I'll be. It probably.
No, actually, can I correct you?
Where was it?
It was the beginning of the year when we were
Your
at
mic-
music,
yeah.
when we were at Music Kitchen.
A music kitchen. Yes.
Yeah.
Beginning of this
February.
year.
That's
March.
it. Yeah,
March.
that was actually the first time I met you. But I always heard about you, obviously, from everybody
Yes.
else, but I'd never met you.
And I think
Yeah, and I
Callus.
think that was actually the funny thing is that was the first time I met Gary as well. Even
Yes,
though
oh,
I'd
really?
been in contact with Gary for another Center Stage related gig.
Okay.
I'd never actually met him, and that
Yes.
was the night that I actually met both of you for the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, at the music kitchen. It was your show. It was your
Yeah,
show.
Misfits, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. No, it was a fantastic show. I
Thank you.
loved that. And I'm hoping to head to Rocking the Petunias as well. coming
Yeah,
up as well.
that
This
is,
a go.
man. So it's going to be our roughest stretch starting on Friday. I'm not used to that, man.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said. Yeah, it's Friday night. We've got Rock in Mount Pleasant, sold out. Sorry.
Okay, Rock.
And then we're playing the Christmas House Shop. At,
Oh, yes.
William Moffat
Wait,
Lifestyle
Moffat
Centre.
Domain, yeah.
And that's going to be wonderful. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to look beautiful. Because I'm a Christmassy guy, man.
Yes.
I was listening to Christmas music the whole of 2020 in preparation for the album as well.
Well,
so.
you'll get on with Darren Fuller then, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
I met
yeah,
her,
no,
met her.
yeah, I know-
She
I
loves
know Darren.
Christmas too.
And then the Sunday, the 19th, is Rocking the Petunias, my other baby.
Yeah, that's the other one.
That's turning 10 years old, double figures.
Wow.
So I'm very proud.
A
of it,
decade
yeah.
of Rocking the Petunias.
It is. We missed last year. It was
Yes.
the final call. We had to cancel.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
All right, there we go.
And some legendary names.
Now
there.
they can't see my beautiful mug. Okay, so what you've got Jonathan Miller,
Johnny.
a legend.
Yes. I jammed with Johnny in the 90s.
All right, yeah. He's opening. He's brand new to Petunias. Jason Linz, I saw a message earlier. I think one of them might have COVID, so they might have pulled out. So if any other musos are watching, I've got an open slot.
You probably will need it to help plug in cables and crap. I know how these things work.
No, we've got Resound. They're brilliant.
Resound,
So it's
great.
literally just a plug and play. Wild Honey, that's Joe and Candice.
Candice, yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I saw them
Teresa.
the other night. They are sounding. Wild Honey is sounding lovely at the moment. They're really getting used to each other. They're getting confident, and it's sounding fantastic.
I've never seen them.
Joe's such a talented bastard as well.
Threesome?
Yes. Threesome.
Yeah, that is. I love that name. That's so clever. So it's a 3-piece.
Who's that? Who do you know the other guys on this?
That's going to be Graham Bayer and what's the guy? Dave Houghton.
Dave Houghton.
Yes.
Graham Bayer.
Yeah. Dave
Okay.
Houghton.
All right.
And Coastal Clowns. I know nothing of them. I know one member. I know one member. That's also part of the Misfits. I think it's going to be a little bit of a
I think
rock.
they said heavy metal. No.
No. We're trying to sell tickets here. Let the people find out that. No. And they can only play at 3 o'clock. That's why we had to put them there. Daniel J. Everybody knows. Daniel Balin.
Your idols, or was it? What was it?
It's The Voice.
The Voice. It was The Voice.
With Van Coke, yeah.
Yes.
Then Claire and Rick, Bella and the Beard, Letters from Jane, Michelle and Leandra. Then our good friend Tim, who's also on
Is that Claire
standby.
Venn now, the Bell and the Beard?
Yes, that's Claire
Okay.
and Rick with his goat beard.
Yes.
So,
Drums on percussion.
yes, Tim and the linebackers, that's Barry, Christou, and
Yes.
Tim leading. Then it's going to be us, main slot.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
And the Jabs, that's
Wayne.
That's Wayne and Hugo,
Yes.
Megan, Shay, Andrew, and Russell on drums. They're just fantastic.
Russell
So
Sneed,
I wanted to give them a prime slot there as well. And then Rob is just always so brilliant at closing out the evening.
He's just doing the thing at Music Kitchen as well. He's got a Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix coming. It's now soon. Yeah.
Rob is one that really lives his music.
Absolutely.
The way he dresses, the way he looks, the way he sounds, the way his whole bloody life.
Yeah, Christou, our drummer, he said this past weekend, Rob just said, I'm blues.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
blues.
he's going to do. He's a blues guitarist and he's living the blues.
Yeah,
and
so
he's gonna,
good for him. James Smith is going to be part of that final act,
the final act
the
as
Rob
well.
and Joe and linebacker. So that's going to be very exciting. So
yeah, he's amazing. And James is amazing because he slots in anywhere as well. So that's a really
Very versatile. Absolutely.
he's even filled in for us once 2 or 3
No, 2
petunias
years
ago.
Yeah,
two.
Yeah. Well, technically 1 petunias ago.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
but it was 2
technically.
years ago. Evan unfortunately couldn't be there, but one rehearsal later.
James is in and he's like part of the group already.
Yeah.
That's how incredible he is.
He's very talented. But now your music career, where did that start from? You.
And well, obviously I did the entire thing of classical music.
Were you from
high
PE
school.
as well?
Yeah. So firstly I'm from PE.
Okay. Where were school?
I started at Linkside High School.
Okay.
For my awesome music teacher Antonio Levac, who I think he taught a lot of other PE musicians actually.
Okay.
Great organist, and he was the one who actually got me stuck on. Firstly, I attempted trumpets and I failed.
Oh wow!
And I attempted French horn and
So
I failed.
Louis
And then that's when I came to piano, and I just stuck with it for like about 13 years now. Then I took a gap year, and then I decided to take music further and study at NMU.
Yeah.
Got involved with orchestras because I took cello as a second instrument at that time at the university.
Cello.
Yeah, so I got involved with the orchestra,
Yeah,
university orchestra, and ECPO at some point as
Yes.
well. And then I got involved with a couple of other bands. Actually started, the first person to actually ask me to play with them at a local gig was Charlie Finch.
Charlie.
Yeah. That was the first guy, and that's how I got introduced to everybody else.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of my footing step into everybody else, and then I got involved with other bands and everything. And then that's what led us to the one night where I sat down Francois, a couple of bottle of wines later, and that's the conversation that happened, and this is where we are now.
Yeah.
So that's
Charlie's a legend. Charlie's been in everywhere. I think. I met him through Aston Wiley, of course.
Yes, because they were a duo at some point at Music Kitchen. They used to do a lot of shows.
Plenty together during that whole Mumford sort of. And they really had that whole looping thing going on, and the percussive, play the bass drum on
They
the
were brilliant
suitcase.
together. They were fantastic together.
Yeah, I love that.
Can I tell you an interesting fact before I forget?
What?
Aston is now in
Dubai.
Dubai.
Yes.
And he's part of some massive production where the conductor is a guy named Steve Sidwell.
Yeah.
Guess what other big show Steve Sidwell did?
Probably Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams.
No, you're joking!
The swing stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
swing
there's a
back.
video of Aston with this guy. I'm like, wait, I remember that name, so I quickly Google it. Where it is?
Holy crap.
Damn you, Aston.
Somebody tag him.
No, don't tag him.
Because you know
Don't.
he's got two claims to fame. That one, and then he was at the bloody Grand Prix yesterday, the bastard. You know the best Grand Prix in 20 years.
There was another PE musician duo that was also at the Grand Prix. Also,
Not Donovan and
no,
Lana.
I can't think of the name now.
They're also in Dubai now.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, no, that was such a... Hey guys, I'm going on I'm taking you here. Oh no, that's... No, that was lame, yeah. I thought I could remember. I think it's also like a...
The PE guys. So somebody can put it in the comments if they...
But there were also quite a duo with Charlie and them as well.
Okay.
Kind of had that vibe going. I can't think
Magic.
of
I
the
see
name.
there's a couple more comments here. Caroline Clocko. Sharon saying...
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we played at
Yes.
Where was that?
Bridge Street Brewery.
Bridge Street Brewery.
That was a fun one.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that was
saw that you said you did a live thing. I popped in when you did the live thing. I was there checking it out.
Yeah, it was very shaky, but
very shaky.
yeah, it was. But it's fun. That was surprisingly nice. I was dead tired, so I wasn't expecting much from the show. It's also tricky doing free shows, but they pay us.
Yes,
what I
yes.
mean is they don't want to sell tickets,
Yeah,
so
right,
they just pay us, but then you don't know if they're gonna pitch up,
yeah.
who's gonna pitch up,
gonna
is
come.
anyone gonna pitch up? The people that are there, do they want to hear this music?
Yeah.
It's quite
They always
nerve-wracking.
want to hear it. They always want to hear it. I see Lou and Dale.
Yes, Lou and Dale. Thank you.
Lou and
It
Dale.
was Lou. That
Okay.
Louis. That I'm Facebook friends with, and he was
Okay.
standing by the side of the track as well.
Oh,
That's
right.
as well. It's like if Astor was there, what then? Louis was there as well. I know it's.
Isn't he maybe asking for that opening slot for Petunias? Because Louis did ask me last year if he could play for Petunias, but we were full.
He was watching the Grand Prix instead. I see what's it? VOY for your information. At the bottom there, there's Emily Anderson saying something. It's a cryptic one.
Boy.
VOY.
That means nothing.
Arctic. Don't know what.
No, I think you guys have been hacked
Yes,
or
so we're
spammed.
being hacked here.
Yeah. Don't click on it. Yeah.
No, don't click on those. that sounds like
No,
would be
oh no, we're in the dark web.
the dark web. What is that? Oh my god, someone's being hacked. Don't click on that stuff, guys. Don't click on it. Jeez.
Arctech now.
All right, but I've got my little my notes here. All right, so the album is for sale. Obviously, check out the bank details.
Thank you very much.
Which we can stick into the comments as well at a later stage too. And we're going to make more than 30,000 rand.
Please, guys, yes, for a good cause. The money goes directly into their bank account. If you live outside of PE, just add 99 rand for postnet to postnet, so then I can send it to you there. But if it's in Ubega, I can come and deliver it to you personally. Please do. Yeah, it's really for a great cause, and they really do appreciate it, and it goes to a good place. So
what's the Matrix Forward promos? Matrix
That's
Forward.
what Hugo said. Maybe that stuff that was on there.
The Matrix.
Oh,
promos.
yeah. The new Matrix movie is coming out
Is
soon,
it?
so
Really?
it looks like maybe someone's what's his name, Morpheus, is trying to make contact with one of
I
us
see. It's the Matrix
to get us out of this.
Fark Tech. That's what it says. So we're waiting for the Matrix is coming in there.
I love how
web.
Hugo is waiting to come on, but
Yes,
he can't,
but
so he's sending little notes.
He's sending in comments.
I think you can bring him on, Gary.
Pierre Marais says, great musicians and a great act. Well done, Francois. Franky and The Misfits, one of my favorite bands in B.
Thank you, Pierre, but that's Frankie with a Y. Come on, man.
No, honestly, we were talking about the other Franky and The Misfits who are secret there.
Thanks, Pierre. Misfits.
I think you go with you. I think you need
Was Evan not thinking of black coffee? He's saying.
No. Luendale was the right one. Yeah,
Was,
Hugo hit the nail on the head. It was
Black
Luendale.
coffee also there. Damn him as well. Damn him to flip and get to that. I would have loved to have been at that bloody Grand Prix. Jeez, like. All right, so the band. We've spoken about the band a little bit, but drums with the band. It's
Christo Zondag, and then his partner in crime on bass is Mr. Barry Killian.
Yes,
Lovely.
are they the linebackers?
Collectively known as the linebackers.
Well, there was the linebackers. Or was the linebackers also Andrew at one stage? I can't remember.
No, it's always been them.
Always been
yeah.
Barry. And
Yeah, it's always been them. So they play for Rob and Tim, and
Yes.
they used to play for Stuart and whoever else.
the
needs
back line
linebacker.
band, the
Yeah.
linebackers. I think it's such a bloody brilliant concept.
It is. I did have to, man, I had to really stop them because I just thought Franky and the Misfits and the Linebackers is
Yeah.
a really long name for a poster, so we cancelled that.
It's a great marketing ploy because it's like the linebackers really throw the back line. The back line's there already. It's and then because they're a unit, they can play with whoever.
Exactly.
So they just fill in. Somebody needs a backing band. Off we're here, ready made,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Other than that, we've
Yes.
got Tim on guitar.
Tim Sedso.
Tim Sedso. He's our musical director.
Okay. So you're doing musical direction.
I'm the musical director. I'm the one who has to filter through songs. Be like,
Yes.
no front row. Yes, front row.
Yes.
Not that I actually do it that often. Actually.
Oh, you
No, no, no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But there has been one or two that I had to be like, nah.
No, you
No,
can't
no,
just
otherwise
size.
I go
But-
far. Yeah. So he brings
But
me back.
and then I just do the brass arrangements.
And Boston Oaks around.
No,
that
not
sounds
actually.
crap.
Not that much.
Damn you! You need to go home and rehearse your parts.
No, actually, Tim's the one who does that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm the one who sits at the piano and I'm
Strict.
like, is this sounding good? This sounds maybe I should fix that.
No, you're being
And
quite
then
no.
Tim-
He's
but
a
then
good.
Tim's the one who would be like, yo guys, I think can we go back there maybe from A or something like that and just check that out and see what's going on. So Tim's the rehearsal musical director. Let's put it that way. So Tim's is like the.
No, it's both of you. You take
Both.
good charge. Yeah. I'm very proud of what.
The monkey knows. I've always believed in him as a great entertainer. Well done, Franky and the Misfits, the monkey.
Thank you.
That's you, baby.
I think that's based on the Me and My Monkey song
Yes,
from
yes.
many moons ago. Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you, Carol.
But it's just this is a history. It's amazing. 10 years.
Yeah, for Petunias at
No,
least. Yeah.
Frankie's. You said you started that 4 years before you even.
Oh, yeah.
No, it hasn't been
Oh,
that long yet for Frankie.
No, well, the Misfits band, we just turned 2 years old.
Okay. So the full band.
Yeah, but I think in 2015 or maybe
Okay,
2016 I started recording on the swing album.
Yeah.
I've always loved the genre of music, so I just started doing that.
Yeah.
Let's bring Hugo on.
Yes, let's bring him on. Let's see what you guys up to. Bring it. Okay, hang on, we need some headphones here as well. Otherwise, we can put him in that thing. Let's see. You might need some of these headphones to hear. You go. All right, Hugo, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me? How's it going?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Monitors.
All right,
the monitors.
All right, we've got our mics here, so we can actually put this little speaker on here as well. It's perfect. We can hear you nicely
Oh,
now.
lekker.
Very nice.
How's it going?
I always when I see you with those headphones on, it looks like almost like you got a hair, but then it's like the bald head. It's almost like your head's upside down because of the big.
I like to wishful think, you know.
Is that a beer?
No.
Oh, wow.
Is your mom watching?
Is that a giant brandy?
No. It's whatever this is.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not showing any labels. It's not pitch and leads.
All right, I can't see. It's not Fitchin' Lee's. Damn you. It's a castle. Is it a castle light? No, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. We allowed those.
Okay, cool.
No, Hugo, tell us about your involvement, man, with this maniac over here. When did you meet him for the first time, actually? How long ago was that?
Yo, dude, how long ago is this now? Music Kitchen, many moons ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all still living at home at the time.
That is true. Now, I can't remember. Maybe 2013-ish, 2014. Hugo. Oh, you know where I met Hugo? It was with Petunias 2 in preparation for the second Petunia. So that would have been 2012.
Wow.
I met him. I booked. I wanted to sing at the second one, so I got Rob to just play guitars, just
Okay.
acoustic. And then I asked him, "Can't you find another one?" Then we have 2 guitars. And
Another one,
he
like
contacted-
things.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
But then Rob contacted Hugo, and I met Hugo at the rehearsal for
Okay.
Petunias, for
Oh,
the
man.
second Petunias back in 2012. And
That sounds
then I
great.
showed him my wrestling video that I did earlier in the year, and, and he loved it.
Still
Yes.
my favorite thing. That's like
You would have. I mean, Hugo would have loved it. I just know you would have loved it. Oh, man.
I've made every girlfriend I ever brought to Francois' house. I watched that thing.
Oh my word.
That's true. And then they fall asleep.
Yeah, it's true. While watching the wrestling video, of course.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I know. So you didn't learn the first time. No, Hugo, tell us about how you got involved in this whole project here.
I don't know. Like Francois needed someone to hit the space bar when he stopped singing. Kind of got on board.
You know, honestly.
And totally worth it, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
No,
like,
but you're a tech freak, man. You are good with that stuff. Eh?
I dig it. Like I fiddled with it a lot when I was still in school.
Yeah.
And then there was a bit of a lull where you just do a little practice recording or whatever.
Yes.
And then when he said he was doing an album, I was like, hey, I can record you and do these things. Let's have a go, you know. And it just worked out, and it got easier and it got better, I think. I hope.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I love the sound of it. It makes me sound really good.
Yeah, but the one thing I know about you guys is that you learn very quickly, and you're not scared to jump in, you know, to the unknown. You'll go for it because you'll know you'll swim.
Yeah. I try to swim every time. Like, I try to. I've drowned many times.
Yes.
But it's okay. Like you get through it.
Yes, you just.
Luckily, I'm not like mixing Madonna right now. You know, it was just still Francois Malan.
Well, you know,
It's Franky and The Misfits now. I got to do better. But back then, it was just Francois Malan. So it was fine.
Yeah, right. It's a different kind of Madonna, I'm sure.
Oh, well, what made it fun for me was when he offered, I thought, oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because it's my friend. I don't want this to be effort or uncomfortable,
Yeah.
or I don't want
Must
to
be
feel
fun.
nervous. So I'm just always very comfortable. He'll tell me if it's bad, or tell me redo this, or try something. He'll tweak me there, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's fun. We have a couple of beers. It's not a very. We handled it very professionally, but
Yeah.
the environment was very at ease.
But you
were
need
very
the
relaxed, yeah.
excitement. Don't you agree, you guys? It's like you need that excitement in the studio as well to get yourself. Come on, like you need somebody to be like, yes,
Yeah, it's
that's amazing.
and just trying stuff. You know, if you're paying for someone else's time, like
Yeah.
you know, like a stranger at a studio, you're paying for their time. You don't want to waste it, so you're very scared to try things. But like I live around the corner from him, so he could phone
Yeah.
me 10 minutes before. Hey, can we record? And I would take my little suitcase with my laptop and my mics and my headphones and stuff, and we just do it. You know.
I love it, man. We used to. My work side was very quiet, so my Friday afternoons,
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that because that was normally the time
Yes.
we'd get together. And I was looking forward to it. It's like, this is going to be the perfect end to a shitty week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
So
have some
medical
fun, yeah.
equipment, then like band.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, now we have some fun, and then sometimes he'd stay after.
Yeah.
We have a braai, a couple of beers, until 3 a.m. or whatever. So that's-
But isn't it exciting? It's. I mean, I remember being in the studio and especially the early albums that when you're younger, you get so excited about how it's sounding or a guitar sound or a drum sound. That
Yeah.
it sounds amazing. Like it's an adrenaline rush. I just love it.
For sure, if you plan this harmony and it works out, and it's
Yes.
like it's like studio magic happening, and you did it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's way different. It hits you in the chest. It's like a
Yes. Oh no, I
Oh.
absolutely love it. And so you like the producer? Are you the producer then, Hugo?
I would say so. I think. What do you think?
on the
I think,
sorry,
yeah.
I actually forgot a copy of the album now that I could have promoted.
put it
But
on
on the
show,
back cover, I credited him with as producer, produced, mixed, and mastered by Hugo Kleinhans. So that if someone listens to it and they really like it, they can get some other work
Or
out
if
of
it sounds
for the
crap
future,
and they moan about it, then they can just
Someone
moan.
to blame.
but then I just
Moan at you.
we stop duplication immediately. Yeah, it's as easy as that.
I'll just delete the album. I've got it on my computer, you know. I've got the masters. That was like the for me the most stressful thing every time I've recorded Francois now was a couple of years ago I went overseas and I was going to mix his live show, and and when I got there, I think did the flash disk get formatted or corrupted or something happened?
soul.
Don't ask me. It happened to you somewhere
All
on the
the
coast of
files.
Australia.
You went through the magnetized thing, and
Flipping hell, no. And then every time we record, I was like, I need to back this up somehow. So some of it's on OneDrive, the other bit's on a hard drive. It's on like WeTransfer for like 7 days until I can.
all right, yes, keep it going. Yeah. Google Drive.
Shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very tough call for him to make. To tell me that he lost all the audio.
Oh my soul. That
It
is
was
just
also
so
tough because it's hard to make a call from the middle of an ocean, but double tough.
No, I mean it's like the old days. I mean, we when I started recording, and you guys, hell, I don't think that any of you that are old enough to actually remember recording on tape. Did you ever record on tape? Oh my God, man, we had a big 16-track tape. Okay, there's no undo on that shit. It's like somebody records over something, and I remember we were recording for weeks, and then I think Alan Godwin was our sound engineer, and he zeroed the desk to play back, but he didn't play back. He actually recorded over all the tracks. So like 16 tracks all at once got wiped out for the first 5-6 seconds of the song. We were like, switch it off. It was too late.
Now we faded in.
Yeah, we faded in the song. We faded it in. It was terrible. We had to fade in the bloody song.
You know what's so funny? Like, we've got all this like fancy stuff now, you know, like a million undos and all the plugins in the world. But the one thing you always slap on is tape emulation. You always want to get back to the sound of tape and tape saturation, and you know, like that old style compression that it gives. It's
absolutely
crazy.
And, the drum sound in the 70s for me was one of the best. It was just was so tight and fat, and it all those frequencies were just so perfectly rounded.
I listened to the snare in Superstition today, that Stevie Wonder song. I was like, man, there's like nothing above, say, like, you know, 8 kilohertz or something. It's just like this perfect little ball of fluff hitting you every now and then.
Any difficulties that you had with the album? I mean, what was
we thought we were well, no, I'm joking. No, so in the Christmas album we did, we thought we were going to be clever and have this like vocal booth. This square, what was it, was it the fridge box?
Yes. An old fridge box.
And that thing created so much problems because obviously his voice is reflecting just from the box right behind his head and then back into the mic. But other than that,
sponges and everything inside, but
it still
obviously
didn't work.
the back part didn't have.
it was like
back
it was just this little tightly packed little thing of phasing and weird frequencies you got to cut out. But the last album we did was actually really easy. We had a mic for Francois that could isolate him completely from whoever's singing in front of him.
Okay.
So I thought we'd run into problems when they were singing together. You know, like your duo song. No, you were in there for the duo one.
I did go in, but I don't think we sang together. I think
No.
we sang separately.
Yeah, I didn't sing.
But like
I
Young
said
Memory song.
earlier,
No, go. Sorry.
Yeah, no, this third album that Hugo now is talking about is the only album where we actually did duets at the same time in the same room with people. So it's
So now obviously like
for me, a lot of fun.
him and James Smith and Ian Vomemity, even Kerry, they sing loud.
Yes,
So-
no. They give it a sticker.
And because Francois now like the name on the cover of this thing, I wanted him to be isolated so at least I could make him sound the most pristine because his voice is going into their mic all the time.
yes, of course. It's leaking. It's leaking across.
in there. It's bleeding, or what's the term? Bleed, right?
Bleeding, yes.
No, but
yes.
it worked out. It worked out so well.
Yeah.
I've got a
you
Francois
say-
Malan preset now. I just smack it on everything and start there. It's great.
Nice.
He pays
We
me
can get
for
back to
the
it.
full workload, but it's actually just a preset now.
Oh, magic.
So I'm buying a machine.
You can charge that. You just go flick the switch.
No, it's totally worth it, man. And it's a little bit of an investment, but man, it's a passion, a hobby of mine. And then it's like you pay for something, and then it just triples, and it gives it back to Sinethemba. So it's totally worth it.
It's a winner.
So it's been working, touch wood, so far. So I hope it just can carry on going as strong.
But it's just like it's a project is what you need, especially during this kind of time, and so it's like it keeps your mind focused on something, and it keeps you. Otherwise, all these musos would be in depression. I think if they haven't got something to do.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so I think we're going to bring Tim on now. Hugo, we're going to bring you on while he's here, while you're here.
Him
as well.
again. Like I'm
Tim.
always on when he's on. Hey.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I thought this was going to be the Joe Rogan experience. I got the wrong podcast. Oh, man. How you guys doing?
Hey, Tim.
Right, man.
Hey, Hugo. This isn't the first time we've done this, eh?
I think is this like our third time on this bloody thing? I
think so. I keep on calling the
always a
same
pleasure.
bastards back again.
Yep. You're running out of guests, Gino.
I'm running out. I keep on to the same old stuff. People are going to complain. I see that just a couple of comments here before we carry on here. I see Justin Moore saying there that Francois, you come a long way since the karaoke days at Super Speed.
I was waiting for that. Somebody actually said to me on Saturday after Bridge Street Brewery, they came after the show. They said, he's a little bit intoxicated. And he was at school with me, he says. It's like, man, I just want to say how proud I am of you. You've come so far from Pearson. I'm like, Pearson is just down the road. That's not very far. How far have I come? 2 kilometers?
Your Appel Valley Fair. Oh, man. I
Yeah,
see Evan worked for me, as did his father. Small town, this one.
That's my job.
Spur.
Gap year that I spoke about. Yeah. My gap year job.
Oh,
I was
okay,
working
the
for
Spur.
Keith, at Spur, yeah.
Excellent. I think a lot of ex work for Spur. Did you guys have waiter jobs? Tim?
I once tried to be a barman, but I think it lasted a day, and then I got fired. But yeah, it was a long time.
As much booze as you could
That's
drink
pathetic.
yourself. That's how long it lasted.
Basically, I cleaned out the bar within the first hour, and then I got fired. I don't know why. I mean, I was helping them out. Yeah, I was gonna pay for it eventually.
Oh, but Tim, tell us about what you've done with the project.
Yes, so
on
I
this,
joined on guitar in November 2019. So Hugo was the original guitarist, and then I sort of took over from him. We've been back and forth with a lot of things, taking over jobs from each other. We trust each other so much, and we understand
True. I
each
took
other
your
very
job
well.
at the school.
Yes, definitely.
He's
I lasted
swapping
2
jobs.
terms. He lasted 5 years. So, but I moved to Joburg
How are
like
you
the
as a
following
barman?
year. So
You go.
yeah.
Are you as a
What is that?
barman? Are you as a
I
barman?
was a patron of the bar.
Yeah.
Because you can take
No,
Tim's barman job.
Yeah. And so
I
anyway,
just
I've
wanna
been part
make
of the band now for 2 years, and it's been going so great. We struggled through the whole lockdown last year, but we managed to stay
Yes.
afloat. Francois worked his ass off for us, and we've done a tour. We've played at a lot of prestigious venues, and I think we've had a lot of guests at our shows. A lot of the same ones sometimes, but we try to keep it fresh. We've got some new tunes that we're playing just for the last few weeks, actually. So yeah, it's been going great. Looking forward to our upcoming shows this weekend.
Is that
in
one of the
PE at Rock.
prestigious venues? This
Yes,
one,
in Mount
that's,
Pleasant, my
that's-
old hood.
No, that's Olinka. Olinki is from the
Yeah,
brewery in
we're
St.
playing
Francis.
there on Monday, the 20th,
Monday.
the day after Petunias. It's going to be
Yes.
rough.
It's going to be real rough because a few of us are playing multiple times at Petunias. Yeah. So we're looking forward to all of it, man. It's to me or for me, this is like hell week. I've got 5 gigs in a row from Wednesday to Monday, and it's a lot of different things. It's not all just like the same thing every day. It's all different. So really looking forward to this. It's what keeps our job interesting, I guess.
Okay, so guitar, with the band, you're the one that tells people to go back and rehearse their stuff and get their shit together. Is that what your job is?
No, because I often need to do that myself also. No, but in the rehearsal, man, I don't know. Evan was pretty correct in what he said. Evan puts the music together and everything, and then he runs the rehearsal. But if I feel like something needs to be spoken about, or if we need to run something again, because I'm naturally that way, and I've sort of been in so many different rehearsals throughout my life, I just can't help myself. I'll go like, let's just get this right now so that we feel comfortable and it's a safe space though. Like there's no judgment or anything. Everyone plays their own part, and every single muso in that band is amazing. So and a lot of them have grown so much. Someone like Barry didn't have a lot of experience playing jazz bass, especially not in like a big band kind of setting with brass and everything. And now Barry is cooking on the bass. So it's awesome. That's just one example, but we've all grown so much and we've become so tight as a unit. So I love it. We have such a good time.
I don't think you realize as you're rehearsing as well, how your playing is morphing and changing, and then you look back and you say, "Wow! I mean, I don't even think I would have coped with this before, but now it comes like second nature."
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we got all the growing pains out of the way as a band. It was in the beginning there was different members going on and whatnot, but we feel like we've refined the band nicely, the repertoire, and just the bunch of people. We get along so well. We really should be called Franky and The Fits. Franky and The Fits. We really fit together, don't we?
Aye. Oh,
Aye.
Oh, that's great.
Evie?
I gotta say, saying with what Tim said about the growing pains in the band.
Yeah.
That one song, and Hugo will remember this as well from our first beginning rehearsal. "Lady is a Tramp." That song was, and Tim will also remember because I think he joined just as we started getting the hang of the song. But "Lady is a Tramp," that was one song from the
Everybody's
get-go,
Achilles heel.
before the brass had joined, because we had just gotten like the drummer and the bassist and the rhythm guitarist and myself and Franky together. And we had just started rehearsing through the songs. So at least when the brass guys come, because they're reading off charts. So I mean, for them it's just sight reading, like come in and they can read and off they go, But I mean, I will never forget, every rehearsal, there was the one song we always actually almost dreaded saying, "Okay, guys, we need to do this song now."
Yes.
But now
Let's keep it for later.
Let's keep it for later. But now it gets to the point where it's an absolute banger, where I personally, it's one of my favorite songs in the show, which is not in the show anymore. We've obviously
we'll bring it back then.
Well, we'll bring it back at some point. But I mean, like, it's just also just shows like how we're morphing and how our set has just been changing over the years. And
what I've noticed is when we bring new material to a rehearsal, it takes like 10 minutes. Then the boys have got it, and I'm just sitting there. I just sit and watch, and they run through it. Okay, there's a problem, and Tim and Evan and the guys, they quickly work, or they tell me, "No, you're getting the timing wrong," and 10 minutes later, you've got 90% of the song is done. Where in the beginning it took
wasn't like that at all.
Because Evan started making charts for everybody. Like we didn't source our own charts anymore. Leave it to guitarists to find the cuck notes.
Oh my word!
I remember I was away for a couple of months. I filled in for Tim, and then I was handed this like immaculate chart thing that just was a PDF. Where was this when I started?
What's this? Moraine saying, "How's it as well?" She's, of course, what a legend. Moraine, we love you. You're always involved.
I think Moraine is referring to Gary De Bruin.
Oh, yes. Francis,
Yeah. Every time I saw Moraine at Rock, she would tell me about Gary De Bruin. Yeah.
Big supporter, yes. Gary's a legend. And she's in Rock as well, I think. She's also involved there too. Yeah. Brendan Kelly, he's racing drivers, and Brendan's all over the country. He watches from wherever he is. I don't know where you are at this stage, Brendan. Great chat.
Utenake Hugo. How cool is that? Utenake Hugo.
Be in East London.
That's
even
a good ring.
Utenake Hugo. Well, it's got to be, what's it, Karicha Hugo now.
No.
Hugo Kleinhans.
I vote no. Screw
you
the
vote no.
Klabecha, Karicha, all that crap. I say no. Tourism's
said
more
no?
important.
no.
Who
I
said
quite
so?
like we Bergies from Quebec now, bro.
They're also
Yeah.
destroying
What is
the
that word you
beautiful
just
name
said?
of rocking the petunias. Now it has to be
Yeah.
rocking the Berge Unions.
Oh, yeah, the Jicunias.
Okay, that
Rocking the
works.
Jicunias. There we go. So do you find that you've got a certain style when you play with Frankie as well? Is like that the band develops its own style. So even the jazz stuff that you're playing, you have a sound, a certain sound, as opposed to other big bands as well.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
good.
The combination
many-
of the musicians that we have
Yeah.
in the band, everyone's got it's like a fingerprint, man, and it's like a recipe that you make in a big bowl, and everyone adds a different flavor, and you'll end up with the final dish. I'm so good at my metaphors. Oh my god. Jokes.
Yeah, the final
But
dish.
yes, it is. There's definitely a certain style. I mean, Hugo can also say that he's played in so many different bands. Doesn't even have to be jazz. Whatever kind of band you're in, the different styles that each individual brings, the sum of its parts, it makes for a different end product.
You have a
know?
certain sound, and you only
Definitely.
realize that when you move to another band, and then you realize the sound that we're playing the same song even, but it's a different sound. It's sit in a different way. It's at the Christmas table. Tell Gino to come to the Christmas table.
Sorry,
the Christmas show.
That's on the, I think quickly, 18th, this Saturday.
That's at the shop.
That's the one at the shop at
okay.
Moffat Main Lifestyle Centre.
Yes.
Yes, come.
Have they got little? They sell little LED lights there because I quite
They
like
sell
that.
everything there. The shop is
going to go and
amazing.
have a look.
I went to go meet Duncan there a couple of weeks ago just to
Yes.
discuss the show and everything. I took my daughter with, and 2,500 rand later of Christmas goodies. I feel so bad. I said to my daughter, "You can take one thing," and then she falls in love with the reindeer puppet. I don't want to say put it down, and then she starts looking at me with those big blue eyes. I'm like, okay, just bring it. And then Duncan keeps on talking, and she sees more things. It was pandemonium.
Oh my word! You
Francois
love
got
the
a
Christmas.
separate house to just store all of those gifts that he's had to buy for his daughter.
Yes.
He owns another house like 2 houses down, and it's just
Yeah.
full of all of those things. Yeah.
High Street,
There's like a
36.
trampoline, there's like a blow-up pool, and then there's like life-sized like dolls, like, oh, that sounded bad. Like teddy bears and
Let's
stuff.
take that one back. Wait.
Yes.
What happened there, Tim?
I don't know.
Yeah, but guys, I mean, and just gigs wise for you guys, Hugo, what are you doing gigs wise at the moment? Other than the Misfits.
I try to almost avoid gigs because I'm working full time now. Like,
Oh really? Over the
so
teaching.
yeah. So like these midweek gigs, I tried one and it nearly killed me.
Oh really?
You got to face like 40 snot noses, and that's the last thing you want to do with a bit of a bubble-ass.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
No, I'm joking.
Fair enough.
No, it's the gig thing used to be super necessity. So now that I have the day job, I can cherry pick the gigs a bit more. So we focusing on stuff like getting the wedding thing going with myself and Megan, Big Man and Bear thing.
course.
I do stuff like Francois' band or whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
I play with the jabs. So it's more the shows, like not so much the bread and butter now.
Yes.
Because the
More
bread
the
and
fun
butter
stuff.
is now. Yeah, the fun stuff.
Yeah. And yourself, Tim?
I don't play gigs. What are you talking about? Yeah, no.
He's still waiting for Joe Rogan.
I'm thinking, where is Joe Rogan? I mean, I came with my American accent prepared. I was going to try and sell it to you guys, but I don't know where he is. He's
What are you
busy
talking
commentating
about,
on the
dude?
UFC from the weekend, which I watched
Oh,
today,
my
by the
word.
way. It was amazing. Anyway, so yes, I'm very busy with gigs at the moment. Thankfully, I'm very grateful that the season is going good so far, and let's just hope it stays that way. But been doing a lot of different types of things, playing with Franky and the Misfits, playing solo gigs where it's at a restaurant or it's at a function, an India function, that sort of thing. I'm very happy. It's going to be a good
You got any
month,
regulars
hopefully.
at the moment that the guys can?
Yes.
Guys can pop
I
in?
play regularly at Something Good, at Remo's Italian, and Blue Waters Cafe. And
Dante
there's a few other
Ciccolini.
venues that I'll hopefully start playing at in January and February and whatnot.
Okay.
Just got to try and get
Yes,
the
it'll pick up.
negotiations done. But yeah, Something Good and Remos have looked after me for the last like 4.5 years. So
Dante
yeah,
and
I'm part
Michelle.
of the furniture there. Dante and Michelle. And then it's Something Good.
Legends.
Obviously, like there's been a lot of managers that I've dealt with throughout that 4.5 years, and they've always looked after me. So I can't complain, man. My job as a musician is pretty good at the moment, but I'm also in the position now where I really want to be doing more voiceover work as my bread and butter,
Okay, yes.
and then also be able to cherry pick the gigs and do some more shows, play with bands where it's not really just about the money. Not the
Yes.
livelihood, and more about the fun with a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But yes. So I'm hopefully going to transition like that over the next. I don't know,
But
year
Hugo
or
calls
so,
the
however
tripod.
long it takes.
I don't know where
tripod.
I heard this, but it's the tripod of worth itness, I guess. Like
Okay.
it either pays well, so that's leg one. You like the people you're doing it with,
Yes.
or you like what you're doing.
The
Yes.
money.
So
The money.
as long as you have two of those legs, do the thing. So if you like the people and you like the songs, go do the gig. That's how I use them.
Thanks.
Or
I'll
if
never
you-
forget
just
that
need
now.
two
That's
legs.
awesome.
If it pays well and I hate them, I still do the gig.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
I
like,
like the music.
it's like 3 legs is your best gig, 2 legs not so good, 1 leg.
The
I'll do it.
the spot can stand because the soil is soft. You just stick those 2 legs in the ground and it'll hold.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
that Hugo has just overtaken Tim for metaphors.
Yeah, there we go.
I think
Okay.
so.
Since I shaved my head, I've had Buddha vibes. I don't know.
More ideas.
Well,
It's
less
Yvonne
clouded.
Smith. Yvonne Smith, yeah.
unfortunately,
She's
it's-
stolen Dwayne's phone, obviously. So many favorite musos in one place. You guys are freaking awesome. Well, we love you too, Yvonne.
Yes.
Thanks, Yvonne.
Dwayne and Yvonne, yeah, well, both of them are together. And James, all of you guys have been so amazing. And we've always, as musicians, we've always loved playing music with James and watching him grow.
I miss him
And
already.
I miss him so much. It's
Yeah.
when he comes back again, hopefully we can do a nice big show together.
He'll be at Petunia's, dude.
Oh hell
Excellent.
yeah! But he'll be playing with Rob and everything at the end. But yeah, I'll see him. We'll
We
have
can make a
beer
plan.
together.
Hey, a slot
Or more
opened.
than one.
James, Yvonne, tell James he's booked. He's going to have to play a
Yes.
little bit earlier, though, because something opened up earlier. Jessica
Yes.
Barnes can't play.
Yes, because of her.
Stuff happened. So I actually found out just before I came here there's an opening. So James is booked. He's been wanting to play.
Lovely. Easy.
yeah.
Cool.
We just booked James a
Cool,
gig.
cool. Okay.
But guys-
cool. We're full.
Thank you for coming on. We're gonna hit into a couple of questions for Francois Frankie here. We got some getting to know you questions. So we're gonna say
Okay.
goodbye to you guys. And
But it's
and
Joe
thank you for
Rogan.
coming
Am I
on.
going to be on the Joe Rogan thing? Is it after this now? When's Joe Rogan coming
after-
on?
Just stay logged on. Just stay there.
Let's just say it's
Okay,
after
wait.
it,
cool.
yes.
I'll wait. I'll wait for however long it takes. It's going to be a career changer for me. So
Oh, wait, hang on. Let's just check what's happening. Gary's organizing something. Oh, there. There we go.
is there a photo
There
of
we
Joe Rogan? Yeah, not Joe Rogan. Lovely, man. Thank you guys for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hugo,
Thank
nice
you,
seeing
Pam.
you again, brother.
Like seeing
Evan,
you, bro. Which
Frankie,
side are you?
Gino.
This side. Hey, touch my
This
finger,
side.
dude. Where are you?
Lekker.
Can you do it? Here.
Thanks, Hugo.
Bye.
All right, guys. So I've got a couple of questions here for you now. Just a couple of getting to know you questions. You can both. Oh, one of you can answer, or both of you can answer. The naughtiest thing that you've ever done.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
I forgot to do the introduction. You know you.
Yeah, what about the
Professional
intro,
show,
man?
This is not just some crap show. All right. The naughtiest thing you've ever done, or that you can remember doing.
Off to you.
They're both the
Naughtiest thing. There's always a slight chance I say something stupid during
Yeah.
a performance of Franky and The
Right. Oh,
Misfits.
yes,
Yeah. Recently, and I can never recall it. People tell me afterwards, why did you do that? I'm like, recently at Remo's, shame, the poor lady, I was kneeling down and I was singing to her, and I was doing the hand across the cheek, and I said to her, you've got a very 80s hairstyle. And she didn't appreciate
like
it.
that.
Yeah, little things like that.
I know. He embarrassed me in front of the whole crowd. You know, people when they, I mean, I often, I whip my ass with people's hair. You know, so I don't feel bad. I think I licked the head of the head of Liberty at one stage. I licked his bald head. So don't worry. I've done worse.
Do you remember this one at 1933 where it was the end of The Lovely, and I was singing to the lady again, similar style, and she flirted back, and I showed her my hand, like I'm married, my wedding ring. I showed her my hand, and then she showed her hand, also a wedding ring. And then stupid Frankie, guess what he says?
What?
A ring doesn't cover a hole.
Ah, no!
Yeah.
No, it just went down into the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
You asked the naughtiest question.
That was it. That was it, yeah.
I'll give you that.
I felt so embarrassed. Luckily, it got a good laugh. Luckily, it was a nice audience. But the show did have to pause for 10 minutes for everybody to just compose.
Compose again. Get the decorum back again. Okay, so the most nervous that you've ever been?
Our first show.
First show?
Our first show.
Really?
Actually, for me personally,
Were you
it had to
crapping
be.
yourself?
But it wasn't our first show. It was actually the first corporate, which was even before we did our first show.
Yeah, that was a strange situation.
Yacht
Yeah.
Club.
Corporate's always
Yeah.
extra stress.
We did it at the Yacht Club, and it's kind of like this thing where you've been working behind the scenes on a product this entire time, and you know what it's like, and like it's great, but you're taking it out there to the public, and you're like, are they gonna like this? Are we on the right track? Are we doing it like? Are we good?
Is it gonna work?
That's the thing, and
Yeah.
and then to have it as a corporate, your first before you even do your first show, and you do this corporate, and you're sitting there like. Are these people enjoying it? Because obviously corporates, it's not a show where people are really up and really dancing.
Yeah.
Much.
No.
It's more like
it's more pressure, and the people are often there because they have to be there, as opposed to they haven't bought a ticket to come to you.
Despite of that, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I actually afterwards, now post reflection, I'm like, that was amazing. It was actually just great as a first introduction.
Yeah.
Even if it was to a limited amount of people for the corporate, it was still like, this is who we are now.
But also the money's always better.
And it's now start spreading our name around. Like we got the show coming up in Music Kitchen, like stocks.
That was a proud moment, man. That was promo work. I was busy promoting our debut show. Yeah. And then we got booked by a corporate for Sun International. I don't mind throwing that out there. That's name dropping 101.
No, that's great.
That was a very proud moment, and there we are, and we performed for them. It's the Boardwalk people, but they took us to the yacht.
Yeah, the yacht club. Okay.
It was some cruise liner that people could win something. I can't remember the details.
MSC probably.
Diamond something. Diamond cruises or something. Crystal cruises or something like that. And that was a cool moment, yeah.
Okay, is there anything, you could each answer, a short answer, anything that you're terrible at?
Singing.
So, no.
I don't know.
What am I terrible?
What are you really bad at?
Getting the cue when it's the time to do the last song.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a little inside joke there.
Does it take a while? You're talking too much.
I don't know what.
Because I feel like we should. I feel like I've already said it now. That's the thing.
Come on.
But
it's just like we've kind of got this thing, which it might change somewhere down the line anyway. So it doesn't matter if I say it now.
Yeah.
But and probably the people that are coming to the shows might not see the show before then anyway, so it's fine. But like. So we've got this encore thing where My Way is the very last encore we do.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
But then Francois always wants me to go into it straight away.
All right.
Yeah, depending on the vibe.
Come on, let's go.
And let's get going. There was this one show where I didn't get that cue. So I'm sitting there.
Waiting.
Literally and Francois was like, stop now. I just looked at him, I smiled. And he thought, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But the entire time I'm thinking, I'm waiting for the actual cue. I'm sitting there waiting.
It was just a blind moment. He didn't want to start the song, and I didn't understand, so I got confused.
Yes,
it was terrible. It felt like ages.
It's actually 5 seconds, but it feels like 30. But no. Center stage teaches you go straight in as soon as you can, unless you've got something really important to say. You're hitting the next song, and you better be ready for the count, because the count's starting.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's it. I'm in. And I start all the songs. So, and if I haven't got somebody's eye, I'm like, hey! Let's go. Come on. Wayne will tell you. It's like the counting in is like is for sure. It's like straight in. Okay, so any tattoos? Any tattoos?
No.
It's you.
I don't see any on you.
Yes,
Oh,
I've
there
got
we
a
go.
few. I've got a few.
Yes, and
naturally.
tell us about them. Tell us about them.
Oh,
Tell us.
okay. Just quickly, where am I?
Yes.
Okay, so this one over here, it's very complicated, but it's for my dad, who passed away about a decade ago now. It's got his name, and his hobby was deep sea fishing, so got some deep sea fish there. Not cartoon, comic book characters. I'm a big fan of DCs. I've got the Batmans and the Wonder Womans and Supermans on here.
Maybe your Batman stories. I remember. There's always a Batman story.
I'm not going to show you now, but I've got a tramp stamp.
Oh, really?
I do, yeah. Romeo and Juliet. And your Meghan Markle tattoo.
Oh, have you got a Meghan Markle tattoo?
I don't catch the reference.
Don't know.
Sorry. The latest one I got, he actually helped design, is this one here. Maybe if Gary can change it to
This side, maybe this side.
camera.
This one, let's see.
Sorry, Gary.
He's just gonna flick.
It's sheet music.
He'll get it, but he'll flick it over quickly. There we go.
Okay, so you can see it's sheet music there.
Yes. What is it?
And it says, let's face the music and dance. So it's the vocal melody for Let's Face the Music and Dance. So it's important to me because it's one of the songs on my first swing album. It's a song we still do in the band. It was part of the original list of songs. So that is my little tribute to what we're doing now.
Okay, and then if Evan forgets, it's just like, hey.
I'm like, if I forget
man.
the words, let's face the what again? The music. So
because it's all
I've got that.
one note. Did he get the notes right as well?
They did.
dong.
I trust him.
Let's face them and get the music.
I did actually. Let's face the music and dance.
Okay,
That makes sense, yeah.
Let's face the music
It
and
went
dance.
through me and it went through Tim as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
So it was two sets of musicians' eyes who've seen lead sheets before. Like, that's it.
Oh, that's
Cool,
the one.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So
actually
it's
helped design
not
that.
another
Yeah.
one of those tattoo mishaps.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
No Japanese.
No,
You
no,
won't
no,
find
no,
any
no.
Japanese on me.
Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, which vice would you want to give up?
Smoking.
Smoking. What's that? And you? What? Drugs? Oh, just Gary's opening it up.
Gary's opening it up.
That's looking a little bit powdery over there.
Any vices?
That's
Anything? Or any vices or anything you
anything.
bad habits?
Bad habits. Oh, coffee, actually.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yes,
I
sir.
know. Don't
give up
criticize
coffee.
me for that one. That's actually that's
Yeah.
actually a very bad one for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're doing a lot of coffee a day.
Yeah, I do.
6 cups, 5 cups, 4 cups, 8 cups.
I'm not gonna give my habit.
I'm six. I'm a sixer myself.
Six,
6,
I'm
7,
probably
8. Yeah.
I'm probably a 6 to 8.
For me, it's actually not about the amount of cups. It's about the amount of teaspoons that go in.
Oh, right. Oh,
You see,
my
there's
God.
that's the.
No,
So the
no,
thing
we don't
is,
even
you
wanna-
guys can have like 6 cups. I can have 2 cups and still make up for the 6 cups you have.
No, but we can't put spoons of sugar into. I mean,
No,
spoons of coffee in.
No.
That's not that. You got to have proper coffee, ground beans. You know, this is the one.
Little Gino blend there.
You know, little Gino cafe.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. All right, the best thing that's happened this year.
For me personally, I've had a very successful year at work, considering everything that's going on.
Corporate success.
No. I mean in the medical field.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yes.
Yes.
Well, for us,
okay.
anything like that's corporate, you know.
Fair enough. But then on the music side, I've got lots of reason to celebrate. The new album is doing well. My Petunia's baby is turning 10.
Yes.
And we did a tour
Yes.
with that 8-piece band.
It's insane.
During lockdown, well,
During-
lockdown, COVID,
Yeah.
technically.
Marvelous.
We had to move dates because Ramaphosa came up on the
Yes.
screen, and so that was always a heartache. But we carried on.
Never know where he's going to pop up.
No.
So I've had a very good year. What was the question?
It's just the question was what the best thing that happened this year. So yes,
a couple of good
definitely.
things. Yeah.
And Wendy, welcome, Wendy. Yes or no? It was a Monday. It was all of a sudden Monday, Wendy. So I think Wendy has watched every single show now I think is it every
I
single
always
one.
hear
Wendy?
you sing her name in the intro.
Wendy is I always sing Wendy's name. Didn't realize. It's all right. You can watch it. You can watch it as we go along, Wendy. But we'll never forget you, Wendy. Bring up. Okay, so Gary's got a couple of photos we can bring up and just have a quick squiz. See what you got there. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
That looks like an awkward.
That was recently at the Remo show.
Lovely.
End of November.
Brilliant.
I think these are might be Stuart Potgieter photos.
Oh, Stuart Potgieter is saying, watch out for the kidney stones when you drinking a lot of coffee.
So
that's right, Stuart.
Do you see that look?
Yes.
That look, right? That's me watching Francois in the crowd.
Okay.
Droning,
Where the hell are you going?
Especially when there's instrumentals and I've got to cue Francois in. But then I've got to find him in the crowd. That's my concentration. Like, where's this guy? Where's he there? Try and make eye contact.
Okay.
I never leave your side if I'm unsure of myself. So here's a little thing that's going to spoil it for the audience. If you ever see me singing, just sitting right next to Evan, it means I'm very unsure of myself.
Very lost. You're lost.
Yeah,
you lost your way.
He needs to cue me. Yeah.
Okay, right.
That's a cool shot.
There we go. The great
I think
shots,
these were actually Breeze Johnson. She was the photographer.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Sure.
Some lovely shots. Look at that.
I know.
That is a
It is
beautiful
Stuart.
shot.
Sorry, it's Stuart Potgieter.
Is that Stuart?
I took
These
someone's
yours,
phone.
Stuart.
Someone was filming, so I like to do that. If I see someone filming, I just grab the camera and just.
Right.
I'll give you a close up. Let me take
bring
it to
it
the
on.
band for you. Yeah.
Bring it on. Oh no! And I see
Chadley and
Michelle
Barry.
Matthijs is online as well. So how's it, Michelle?
Hey, Michelle.
So there's
Love you, man.
And Chadley Johnson, our trombonist.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
fantastic trombonist.
Brilliant.
The baby in the band.
I just see Michelle's, of course, was probably involved in her dad's album that's also just been released
Yes.
as well. Eh?
Yeah.
Fantastic album. I heard the song the other day on I'll Go FM. It was bloody marvelous.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Tian Ace, our
Tian.
clarinetist.
Tian was played with Center Stage a bit as well. He was
I believe that.
fantastic.
And then Justin Kindness on our trumpeter as well.
Trumpet.
A very kind man.
Indeed.
Great sense of humor, Tion is.
Tian has got a
does.
fab sense of humor. I love him. He's really funny. And I love the way he plays. He gets so into it. You know.
Me pointing
I love the
to.
shots. I love the shots.
This
There
is
we go.
cool. My what's his name? Austin Powers pants.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It's Christu. Baby Christu. He shaved his beard and
Christo, he
everything.
shaved his moustache and his beard and everything off. Yes, it looks very smooth.
He's such a
go.
fantastic drummer, oh, man.
Yeah, and just experienced and I think matured drummer as well. He knows just what to play and when to play it. You know, never overplays, does what's required, and it's great. I love. It's like almost like he puts together like almost like a painting. He puts together the songs together.
Yes.
You know,
The way he
paints
shines during that Benny Goodman song,
Yeah,
Sing,
yeah.
Sing, Sing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instrumental that the guys do. It's just amazing.
And then there's obviously a drum solo in Sing
Yeah.
Sing Sing for Krista
Oh, yes,
to
of
just
course.
shine out, and he takes it.
Yeah.
He does his thing.
He really runs with it. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. Yeah. Man, he's
I
so
love it. There's a way to do that drumming thing so that your hands go up like this as well. I've seen it a few times. I don't know if I can't remember who's Gene Krupa or one of the guys, Buddy Rich. I think it was Gene Krupa that did that original one. And amazing stuff, amazing. But Christo, I enjoy that he's not like a balls to the wall drummer. He's not that freak out drummer, but he takes that he takes this whole thing and paints a picture. It's the most beautiful. It's great to watch.
I love it.
Oh, we got a video. Gary says he's got a video here. Let's have a quick squiz.
Which one will this be? What?
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key,
I ain't flat, the band's sharp.
the way you haunt my dreams. So no, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we drank till 3, the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
Well, not without a lawyer.
Never meet again on this bumpy road called love.
Still I'll always keep the memory of
the way you hold your knife,
the way we drank till 3,
the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away.
No, they can't take that away.
Can't take that away.
Can't take that away.
Won't take that away.
Won't take that away.
They can't take that away from me.
Oh, that's lovely. It's such a legend. On stage.
Let me just add, that's on the new album as well.
Yeah.
Produced by Hugo. So we got to record together as well, which is always lovely. My second duet with him.
Excellent. Well, so we're getting close to the competition now. We're going to play off with a song from Franky and the Misfits. I think it's Franky and the Misfits one.
Yes, and this song also appears on the new album.
It does, but we won't do it yet. We've got a couple more quick fire questions.
All right.
But we've got the competition coming, so don't go away. We've got a Fitch and Leeds to give away, but we've got some either ors. Either ors. Okay, so quick ones one from each of you. Save or spend?
Spend.
Spend as well. You're both
Spend.
Your books are going to be in a mess, buddy. Okay, wait. Okay, painfully aware or blissfully ignorant?
Blissfully ignorant. Absolutely, yeah.
I think I'm pretty much aware of what's
painfully
going on.
aware.
Painfully aware, yeah.
Painfully aware. Oh my God. Such a difficult person to live with, with things like that.
Oh, my wife will be able to tell.
Yes. Okay, an ugly genius or a hot moron? Which one would you rather be?
The genius part.
The ugly genius.
The ugly genius, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to settle. Ugly genius.
Quasimodo, you're going to go, no, even your wife's going to leave you now. But you'll be a genius.
But I can win her back if I just get to my drawing board.
Brilliant. Are you going shallow? Are you going for the hot moron?
No, I'm the genius, sorry. I'd rather be ugly genius.
I think I'd take the hot moron for a while. It's like, hey girls, how you doing? That's 1 + 3 is me.
Might have to upgrade that question to the Siamese twins.
Yes. No. All right. Cheat or be cheated on? Oh, it's a tough one.
No, rather.
Ooh, that's rough.
Cheated on?
Yeah.
You'd rather have that,
Yeah,
your heart broken?
That's a rough
What about you?
question.
You don't want your heart broken?
No.
You'd rather go and shag someone else?
No.
Oh, no.
I don't have this. No.
Your eyes were saying one thing.
Evan was the one doing the cheating.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you'd rather cheat on someone?
I'd actually rather, to be honest, I'd rather be cheated on.
You'd rather be cheated on. You'd both
Yeah.
taking the easy way out here.
Is it?
We're going to have to adjust that question, Gary. It's all right. All right, so the would you rathers. Let's do the would you rathers. Yeah, quick, yeah, we got to go. Here we go. Would you be wise? Would you rather be wise and unhappy or stupid and happy?
Stupid and happy from me.
Stupid and
Yeah,
happy.
I'll
you
go
can
with
take
me.
it.
I can actually handle that.
You can take it.
I tolerate that.
Yeah, I guess stupid and happy.
Stupid and happy, baby.
Because I'm already wise and unhappy.
Oh, bad. That's so bad. Okay. Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life? So like greasy hair or
No, I'd rather want to clean my teeth.
teeth.
And let the natural oils take care of it.
That's actually true, though. Yeah,
Swim in the ocean.
Yeah. Actually,
rather-
I'd
you need the
rather
teeth.
go. Yeah.
In the
I need
old
the
days,
teeth.
you know, the 18th century was very, very classy to have rotting teeth. See, because you could afford sugar.
Yeah, but not anymore.
No,
So,
Not anymore. No.
All right, we'll give it to you. Okay, here's a nice one. Would you rather win 200,000 rand for yourself or have your best friend win R1 million, but he can't share it with you? Yeah. So would you rather have your best
How
friend
much was the
win
first amount again?
200 grand.
200.
Yeah. For yourself.
no, I need the money.
You need the money. You
yeah.
just want to take it. Your
Sorry.
friends. Your friends.
Does he
can-
find out that?
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure,
that makes
for
it
sure.
okay. Well,
They know the whole story, don't they, Gary?
Boy.
Yes,
Okay.
they know everything.
so they know that I've made that
Yes,
decision.
you made that
But
decision.
they don't know which one's my best friend. So they all wonder. They all wonder.
They're all going to wonder. They're all going to hate you.
Maybe my best friend is in America and R1 million not that much to him.
Oh, maybe. But it's, yeah, maybe. Maybe he's a hitman. Okay. Would you, if you were stranded on a desert island would you rather be stranded on a desert island with your cat? Would you rather eat your dog? Or what? Gary's confused this question.
I'll go with the
It says
cat.
here, if you were stranded on a desert island with your cat. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm getting it. Gary's changed this one. He's added some stuff here. If you were stranded on a desert island with your cat, so you're with your cat, you're on a desert island, would you rather eat your dog or starve to death? So you've got your cat. What he's saying is you've got an animal with you to, console you in a way, because a cat really is not really a consoling animal. But you've got your dog. Would you rather eat your dog or starve to death?
Why is the cat there, though?
It's just to keep you company. But you're not
Can
allowed
I
to
eat
eat
the
the cat.
cat?
No, you can't eat
You can't eat the cat.
The dog eats the cat.
Oh, the dog eats the cat.
Oh, yeah, the dog can have the cat.
The dog can eat the cat.
And then you can eat the dog afterwards.
Yeah, it's
Well,
going to take a
it's
couple of days before I make that decision.
Well, maybe you could share some of the cat with the dog. Just give it a leg or something. Okay, one of those. We don't know.
I love my cats, thank you.
Oh, guys. Okay, I think it's time for the competition, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been
Thank you,
fantastic.
guys, very
Our
much.
first Monday, and I know Wendy nearly missed it. Wendy nearly missed it because it was a Monday.
But you can rewatch it tomorrow.
Yes, you can rewatch it tomorrow because we're rebroadcasting tomorrow night on Tuesday. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Best of luck. Rocket
you.
Petunias, I hope to see you there. I'm going to pop around and say how's it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks to you and Gary for having us and
It's a
putting
pleasure.
this wonderful thing together. It
And then
was a lot of
thank you,
fun.
of course, to our Fitch and Leeds and Spa. We're going to go out with a song, and we're going to put the name of the winner online. Whoever can guess the song,
The original artist.
the original artist of the song, or the song's title, whichever one's first. And whichever one comes up in the comments first, we'll put that name on at the end of the song. And the winner, please contact us. Please send me a message to remind me, because I'm going to send you a case of Fitch and Leeds. All right, let's go. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to Fitch.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for My baby, she cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. Tim Sedso's not her style, or even Christo's pretty smile. It's something she can't see. I wonder what's wrong with my baby. My baby just cares for me. Ladies and gentlemen, on the piano, Mr. Evan Perkins. Still Evan. My baby don't care for shows. She don't care for clothes. She just cares for me. She just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for. She don't care for high-tone places. Tim Sedso is.
All right, it looks like we got a winner. Tues is our winner today. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay with them. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been great. Tues is our winner tonight. Thank you to our sponsors, of course, Fitch and Leeds, and to Spa on this side, just above your head, Evan. And thank you for joining us tonight. It's been fantastic.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gino.
And we'll see rebroadcast tomorrow, and then we're on again on Thursday. Thursday. When we're going to have another. Who's on Thursday? It's Rishka. Rishka is on Thursday from Death by Coffee. We're going to talk about coffee as well. Coffee.
Wait. And our upcoming shows
Yes,
are...
upcoming show.
We sold out this Friday for Rock. Sorry, you're too late. But
Yes.
on Saturday, we've still got a little bit of space left at the Christmas House shop at William Moffat Lifestyle Center. Please just check out Franky and The Misfits, our page. All the details are there.
And
Otherwise, our very last PE performance will be at Rocking the Petunias. But if you want to see a proper full Misfits show, come to the Christmas House shop one. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in St. Francis or New Year's Eve in Port Alfred. It's going to be a hoot.
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. One drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.